Yes, student. Next is halides of alkali metals. That is, we can say reaction of alkali metals with the halogen. Let the alkali metals are denoted by M and the halogen are denoted by X2. Then the formation of alkyl halide. Student, all the alkali metal readily reacts with the halogen, forming the compound MX called alkali metal halides. Metal halides. And their general formula is having the ratio 1:1. It is because the valency of alkali metal is 1 and the halogen is also 1. Therefore, they form the halides of formula Mx. Student, as the electropositivity increases, as electropositivity positivity down the group increases, down the group increases, reactivity increases, reactivity increases. That is what? That is, we can say Li shows less reactivity as compared to sodium and consequently K, Rb and cesium. That means what? The cesium very readily forms halides as compared to the lithium. Because what? An ionic bond is present. An ionic bond is formed. And ionic bond is formed by losing of electron. So as easy to lose electron, more easy to form halides. You know that the cesium is bigger in size, its ionization enthalpy is very small and therefore it readily forms halide. But the reactivity of halogen for particular alkali metal decreases down the group, that is what? That is, F2 is most reactive as compared to Cl2 and Br2, and the least reactive is what? I2. Okay, it is again an ionic bond is formed, so F can easily gain electron and therefore F2 shows more reactivity as compared to I2. Now, nature of halides. Nature of halides. So first one we can see solubility in water. Now, student, you know that Mx is ionic in nature, so easily soluble in water, water, because the nature of water is what? You know, water is also the polar. So according to like dissolve like concept, if the two components are of same nature, then easily soluble. But solubility of particular halide increases down the group. That is what? That is, NiCl is less soluble as compared to NaCl and further KCl and further what? RbCl. Actually, student, the solubility in water depends on two factors. The first factor is lattice enthalpy and the second factor is hydrogen enthalpy. The overall solubility will be the resultant of these two factors. Solubility depends on two factors. First one what? Lattice enthalpy. And Second one is what? Hydration enthalpy. Hydration enthalpy. Getting? If lattice enthalpy is high, then it is very easy, that is, it is very difficult to break the bond between metal halide, isn't it? So, when we have to compare the solubility, we have to check the lattice enthalpy of halide. I told you in earlier video that as smaller the size of cations and anion, okay, more will be the lattice enthalpy. But if the size differences are there, okay, then lesser will be the lattice enthalpy. Student, to dissolve in water, it is necessary very first to break down the bond between the metal halide. Like in case of LiCl, the size of Li is smaller while the size of Cl is bigger. That means what? Its lattice enthalpy will have some differences. In case of NaCl, the size are almost what? Same, and therefore its lattice enthalpy is high, isn't it? But in case of KCl and RBCl, the size of cation and anion differences takes place, and thus the lattice enthalpy becomes what? Weaker. And being the lattice enthalpy become weaker, the solubility increases. Getting? Again, all alkyl halides in aqueous solution are good conductor of electricity. Now, why they becomes good conductor of electricity? It is because in aqueous solution they forms cation and anion. Okay, so good conductor of electricity. But in solid state they are bad conductor. In solid state they are bad conductor. Now, why in the solid state they are bad conductor? It is because the cation and anion will neutralize each other. Thus, a crystalline salt will form, which will not show the conductivity.